Evelyn Jerome-Alexander with Magellan College Counseling, and I'm here to talk to you today about your Why Us essay. I'm going to give you 3 things to do, and I'm going to tell you 3 things not to do in the Why Us essay. So it's really important that you read the question and you really think about what they're asking. Most people think the Why Us essay is your opportunity to tell the college why you love them. And it's really not. It's your opportunity to tell the college why you're a good fit for them. So really, the Why Us essay is an opportunity for you to talk about yourself. I know that sounds weird because it doesn't sound like what they're asking for, but really, they're trying to figure out why you will be a good fit for them, what you will bring to their campus and to their community, in addition to what you will take from the education they provide. The other thing that's really important is it's really important for you to remember that colleges are primarily educational institutions. That may sound crazy and basic, but what I mean by that is colleges really need to know that you have investigated the educational opportunities that they will provide. So that brings me to the 3 things that you must not talk about in your Why Us essay, okay? Ranking, location, and sports. Ranking makes you sound shallow. It makes you sound like all you care about is what they're ranked. And by the way, they are ranked what they are ranked with you having not been there. So you are not a part of that ranking. It makes it sound like all you care about is how it looks, how they're going to look on your future resume. Don't mention ranking. Location. Unless the location plays a very specific role in the educational programs that you plan on taking advantage of, the location of the college is kind of an accident. And by telling a college, I really want to go to college in Boston or New York or Los Angeles, what you're saying is, I could apply to any of the colleges in those cities or those areas and be happy. And that's not answering the question. Their question is very specifically, why us? Why are you and we, college, a good fit for each other? So location does not play into that. And sports is, again, it's not how they view themselves. It's not the primary purpose of their existence. So it doesn't matter that you've gone to every Wisconsin or USC or Notre Dame football game since you were 4 years old. It does not matter that your mom got you the cheerleader uniform when you were 4. Does not matter. It does not play a role in why that college is a good fit for you. So I want to tell you, and I'm going to show you what I want you to do, the 3 things that I want you to do as you investigate, as you do your research to prepare for the Why Us essay. So you're going to go to the college's website. You're going to click on actually, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go under the About. Now, I'm pointing here because on the Tufts website, it happens to be in the upper left. It's not always in the upper left. But honestly, most colleges have a tab or a link that says About. And watch here, when you click it, they want to tell you what their mission is. Okay, and that's what I want you to read. I've had some students actually make a spreadsheet of mission statements, right? So let's take a look at this mission statement. I personally happen to love this one. There is so much in here that we could pull out. So I'm just going to read it. Tufts is a student-centered research university dedicated to the creation and application of knowledge. We are committed to providing transformative experiences for students and faculty in an inclusive and collaborative environment where creative scholars generate bold ideas, innovate in the face of complex challenges, and distinguish themselves as active citizens of the world. There are so many little phrases in here that you could pull out and write about. So I'm just pulling this one, inclusive and collaborative environment. What I would do for the Why Tufts essay is I would write about a time when I was involved in something collaborative. It could have been a project at school. It could have been a project outside of school. I also love this, creative scholars generate bold ideas, right? All the colleges, I'm literally going to open up a new one. I'm literally pulling a random college just to show you that all colleges want to share their mission with you. So I'm going to go under About Denison. Fast facts are hit here. Let's look at the overview. Although, do you see our values? This is a great place to start too. What matters most, right? The life of the mind merges with a life of action. You could write a whole supplement right here on how you learn something and then put it into action. And when you write that story, so you don't want to tell them how much you like that. You want to tell them a story where they can draw the conclusion that you have learned something and then put it into action. Here's their mission statement right here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I just wanted to make the point that every college really wants you to know their mission statement. Okay, so the other two things that I want you to do, we're going to go back to the homepage. We'll do it on Denison now. And I'm going to go to the academics, and I'm going to look for one of the majors that I'm the most interested in. Literally pick whatever you're interested in. If it's more than one, then you should do this for all of the possible majors that you could study here. I am going to look, I'm going to read spotlights. Let's see, I might watch a video if they gave it to, if they give me that option. I'm looking for the courses. Here we go. So I want to find a couple of courses that are really different than what I've seen in other places. It's not going to be an intro level, right? It might be something at the 200 or 300 level. Wow, these are all independent studies. Wow, so this is not a good example. We might have to go to the schedule of classes. We might click on the degree requirements to see if they have some more specifics here. Here we go, global and local flows and frictions. So, yep. And let's see, they have some concentrations. I wonder how, I love concentrations, by the way. If you can find the concentrations, that would be interesting as well. I'm not finding it super quickly. Oh, the department has a, oh, look at this. The department has a mission statement. That's interesting. So you could easily reference what's going on in here. If you have some specific interests. Wow, this is really cool. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to look at the faculty. And I want you, if you've got a little bit of time, to pull them up one at a time. Now, some schools, they tell you what the professor's interests are, right? Some schools you have to click on. So it said, this guy teaches international studies and global commerce and modern languages. Let's see, she teaches communication and international studies. So think about it this way. All of these professors, if they're an assistant professor, an associate professor, or a full professor, they are doing research. They are planning on writing their next book. They probably have undergraduates working with them, either doing research or if it's a science discipline in a lab. So all of these people are people you could be doing research with. Find one who is involved in something that you are super interested in, and let's learn more about him. Right? Sometimes you'll get their bio. Often they'll tell you where they got their degrees. Very frequently, they'll tell you what courses they teach. So here we go. Now we're getting some more details. Economic growth and environmental sustainability. If that's an interest, super cool. You could easily, right? Look at this. He's doing research. You could easily say, I am super interested in climate change and sustainability on a global scale, and I would like to work and study with Professor DeGroy. So, so we've done three things. We looked at the mission statement. We've looked at the academic major that I'm the most interested in. We're looking for courses or maybe concentrations. And then we've looked at the faculty. So these very specific things are things that you can reference when you're writing that Why Us essay. Again, you're telling a story about yourself that will help the college see you as contributing, not just taking from, but contributing to their community. And telling a story is always more effective than telling them you are a certain way. So 3 things to do, 3 things not to do for your Why Us essay. I hope this has been helpful. Good luck.